Hello guys, welcome to our video. My name is Chip and we are mainly a classic Jaguar specialist. However, our clients entrust us with their weird and wonderful classic cars. This is what I'm going to show you today. And here we have the Series 2 E-Type 2+2 that came to us after an extended period of the storage. We've been tasked to recommission and service the vehicle. Yeah, we started with inspecting the vehicle, checking all the rubber. Most of these items, they've been either replaced or refurbished. We've also given it a nice clean look, especially on the engine bay. The top cam covers, they've been polished, and it's the same situation with the carburetor tops. All been cleaned and polished thoroughly, so we can gain back this fantastic look of the XK engine. Moving on, I'm going to take you around to show you the Lotus Elan Series 3 2+2 that we're currently working on. A very similar situation where the car has been in storage for about a year, and it came to us to recommission it. So we had to go through everything, check again how the car runs and how it drives. In our case, it didn't drive much because he had an alternator and a starter motor problem, and therefore it was not starting well, and generate a job list to be able to recommission it. Starting with the braking system, the calipers have been inspected and we've refurbished them with a new seal kit, and now they are painted gold. Here we have the rear braking system of the Lotus, so new brakes, new brake discs, new brake pads, and restore the calipers. The Series 3 E-Type here has been featured in our previous workshop tour, and this is because we're waiting for one of our suppliers to provide us with the veneer panels for the dashboard. Our client requested that we fit these veneer panels to kind of bring the E-Type back a few years and kind of integrate with the classic Jaguar look that he wanted to achieve. So the vehicle has been serviced and it is ready to hit the road. We're only waiting for these panels, and then we can put the dashboard back together so he can enjoy the car during the spring months. Here we have the Daimler Conquest. We were entrusted with this Daimler by one of our clients, a very good friend of mine, that acquired it. It's been an eBay purchase, and he wanted us to check it over. Unfortunately, it has a blown head gasket, so bad news, very bad news. So we have to do a bit of work onto the engine to get it roadworthy again. Because we're very busy, we have quite a lot of cars to go through today. Our workshops are nearly full, so let's not waste any time here. Let's take you to the exciting thing. We are now into our second workshop that we use primarily for classic Alfa Romeo motorsport preparation and restoration. We have here the 1960s Giulietta Sprint Zaccato, which is an incredibly rare and valuable car. We've been entrusted with it by one of our trade partners that we work with. We've done a full mechanical inspection and restoration on it, including rebuilding the rear axle, the diff and the LSD, changing the clutch. Because it's a competition car, the clutch has seen some work, let's say. It's all been sorted now. It's using an Alfaholic competition clutch still. A very good solution for this type of car. And next week it should be ready to return to its owner. On the other side, we have the 1965 Alfa Romeo Giulia Spider Veloce. This is our own competition car, which we will be taking to Donington Historic Festival the following weekend. So I hope you can follow us for that. We're hoping to make good progress. At the moment, we are rebuilding the car, and as you've maybe seen in a previous episode, we've done quite a lot of work on it over the winter to make it more competitive, lighter. It's always been a reliable car. Last year, our reliability record has been 100%. We finished all the races with excellent results in our class, in our 1600 class, which is very competitive. And we hope to do even better with it this year. In the metal workshop today we have the 1962 Lancia Flaminia Superleggera by Touring. It's very different in many ways from the Pininfarina version, and they've only produced it in around 1,000 units, so very few of them. All of them were left-hand drive, and this is what we have here. Originally an American car, imported into the United Kingdom. Here we have removed the original floor, and here we have our reproduced new panel that Darren has created from scratch. As you can see, they are identical in size and where the pressed elements are. And here we have again the reproduction of the boot floor on the Touring Flaminia models. This is again, this panel is not available to buy from anywhere else. We've reproduced it to size and to the exact placement of all the pressings in. This has been made by hand, so the time spent on this has been considerable. However, if you are looking for concours restoration, this is the place where you'll find these panels. At the other end of our workshop, we have the 1963 Jaguar E-Type 3.8 fixed head coupe. This is an American car, so originally left-hand drive. It came to us for a complete restoration, so it is a paint off and see what's left situation. After we did take the paint off, there was quite a considerable amount left. However, it was in poor condition, a lot of thin metal, a lot of pitted metal. So we went to the entire length of replacing the floor, replacing the back quarters and the wings, replacing the back panel. That's it for this workshop. We are moving on now to our fourth unit, which at the moment is a storage unit. However, there is a master plan in here. What I'm going to do in the next 3 months is transform this third workshop into a rolling road facility. Yeah, you heard it right. We're going to have a rolling road facility here, so we can tune all our race cars and any other client wanting to tune their race cars or road cars to perfection. We can do it all here. We can also run our engines in because we have an engine building facility next door. So rolling road comes in here, and we're moving the body shop. All this facility is moving to a much larger unit that we have taken on board. At the moment, there is storage there. So we're storing a few cars there, a few project cars, and we're going to go there, and I'm going to explain everything on the other side. Because this is going to be our body shop, of course, it is filled with body panels and car bodies. And this is what we have here. As you saw previously, we are working in the old body shop or current body shop. We are working on the Lancia Flaminia, and this is the skin body, the skin element, the aluminum element of the Lancia Flaminia. We've removed the front, we've removed the back and all the other aluminum panels. We're going to rebuild the steel chassis first, get it all nice and tight, and after that we're going to repair the aluminum panels, which they've had the paint taken off, and put them back on together. Moving on the other side, we have the 1968 Alfa Romeo Duetto, which you might recognize from a previous video. We've done an extensive test drive with this car and the other 1300 Giulia TI. This is a car that we restored, and we're waiting for the owner to come and pick it up. The owner of the car works overseas, so we're just waiting for the right time to hand over this beautiful Alfa Romeo to the rightful owner. Next, we have a Jaguar Mark II 3.8. This car has recently been resprayed. It's now British Racing Green. as per the original color specification. We have started the restoration work on this vehicle, fitting everything back together. However, we stopped temporarily because of other work commitments. We're due to resume on this as soon as we can and get it ready for the summer. In the middle of the unit, we have a slightly different type of Alfa Romeo. This is a much newer car. However, it shares the same engine and the same technology with the Alfa Romeo Duetto that we have here. It's in for quite a large service and some gentle recommissioning. We saved the best for last. This is the exciting stuff that is happening in this particular workshop. We have the Jaguar Mark I race car. This is an ex-Derek Bell and Phil Case and Bill Pinkney 1970s, very famous racer. It went through some gentle metal recommissioning into our fab shop, and now we received a brand new T45 roll cage. We mentioned this project in a previous episode that you can watch here, and we're hoping in the summer to be racing with this car. That'll be mega. And over here we have possibly the most exciting project in metal that we've been entrusted with today, again by one of our trade partners. It's a Ferrari 250 GTE, and the idea is to make something really sexy out of it. We're going to take some influence from the 250 short wheelbase, and with a lot of inputs and creative spirit, we're going to turn it into a fantastic 250 restomod. We're going to put our own stamp on it. We are going to use a very modern Ferrari 550 Maranello V12 engine, together with all the running gear and wiring, all the sensors that come with it. So it's going to be something really exciting. Stay tuned for more. In the future, we're going to do a special episode just on this car. It's something very exciting we have in the pipeline with it. That concludes it with this workshop tour for today. We have quite a lot on. We're very busy. If you do want to give us a like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon.